We would like to welcome you, Freda, and thank you very much for giving up your time to be with us today.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here today.
Who's your mob?
Well, my mum's Wiradjuri and my dad's Gamilaroi.
Can you tell us a little about your family story and where you grew up?
Well, my dad lived in Gunnedah and he came down to Sydney when he was only a teenager, and he worked down here a few places in Sydney, and my mum left Leeton, that's a little place near Griffith, and she came down to work in Sydney as well, and they both met in Sydney at the age of 16. They met, they fell in love, and then they had 11 children. I'm the eldest of 11.
What are some of your greatest memories growing up as you were a young Aboriginal person?
Oh, my great memories are, just, hanging out with my nan and going with my mum and dad. So when we used to live in the city area, we used to go to Redfern Oval, and we used to hang out there for a while. I had aunties and uncles that lived around in the area as well. But my fondest memories are when we left the inner city and moved out to a place called Smithfield, and that's where we were the very first Aboriginal family to move into Smithfield area, and we stayed there until my mum and dad passed away.
How does your culture influence you as an individual and your place in society?
My culture is very, very important to me. I always feel that I need to connect to Aboriginal culture, because my nan has always told me to be very proud and always try and instill things into your grandchildren when you have them. So Aboriginal culture to me is very, very important.
How do you see your role as an ambassador for Aboriginal people in our local community?
Well, I don't know about being an ambassador, but I try to be very, very involved in things that are happening in the areas that I work with, always connecting with other Aboriginal services or workers and trying to keep that networking. Being involved within this area here in Bonnyrigg with having the Aboriginal playgroup has been very, very exciting for me, because my playgroup has been operating for 15 years, I must say. We celebrated our 15-year reunion only last year, but just connecting all the families to all the services that they need help with, and especially with my service that I work for, Karatani, we try and service all Aboriginal families that have needs, like in their babies, or whether it be with elders or whatever would be. I just feel very passionate about it.
What experience or lesson have you been able to pass on to your younger generation?
I just tell them to, I just try to say to younger people, be very proud of who you are, and being an Aboriginal person, sometimes it has its ups and downs, but just try and value your culture and try and work around your culture. Try and because you've got to remember the next generation of children coming through. You've got to actually pass on your knowledge and history to them as well. And not only that, younger people have babies, so you've got to pass on your knowledge to your children and then your own grandchildren.
How do you feel about the representation of Aboriginal culture in Australia today?
Well, when I think about what I've come through as a younger person, it's actually changed a lot since I was younger. There's a lot more support, I think, for Aboriginal people in Australia today, even though we do have our ups and downs with the government, but there's a lot more out there for Aboriginal people than when I was growing up, especially for students. Students can go a long way with their education these days compared to what happened to me when I was younger. I actually left school at the age of 14, and because I come from a very large family and I had to help my parents. So yeah, I'm very proud of my grandchildren. My eldest granddaughter's at university now, so I'm very proud of what she's doing with herself. She might be a good role model for the younger grandchildren, so very proud.
Thank you very much, Freda, for giving your time to be with us today.
Thank you very much for interviewing me. Okay, fun.